Alright, everybody. So, Obi-Wan Kenobi. The recent episode was whatever. Look, I don't hate this show. I really don't want to hate this show. But honestly, there's a lot of inconsistency throughout this episode alone, let alone the entire show. And what do I mean by that? Well, this little thing called the Force. 1 minute, Obi-Wan can barely lift a goddamn tool on that goddamn freaking shelf. Next minute, he can hold back high pressurized water coming at him full speed. Like, again, where is the consistency here? And do not get me started on the lack of Vader in this episode. Like, we got him for, like, what, 2 scenes? One in the beginning and one in the end? Seriously, I don't care about Reva. I don't. I really don't. I came to this show to watch Obi-Wan Kenobi and Darth Vader. And obviously, the thing with how I feel, and this has been consistent throughout the entirety of my experience with Disney ever since I found out about the not-so-secret gay agenda. Like, seriously, that interview is burned into my skull, and it's hard to forget. Because here's the thing. They're grooming children. Like, they literally are. Like Disney, they're grooming children. So I'm only reviewing this show to hate watch it. I'm only reviewing this show because, you know, it's awesome to talk shit about a horrible show. And a horrible show ran by groomers. Like, they're really groomers. And that is what it is. You can say whatever you want, but like I said, I have evidence. I've showed evidence countless times. So at the end of the day, this show is, honestly, it's all over the place. And it has no plot. And honestly, for the love of God, get rid of Leia. I don't understand this show's insistence on pushing Kid Leia. But then again, like I said, they are groomers. Like, at this point, if she's not back on Alderaan in the next episode, I'm going to be done. Like, because this doesn't make any sense, bro. Like, she should be in Alderaan already. Just bring her back to Bail Organa. That was the entire point. Bring her to Bail. It's over now. She's safe. She's in your hands. Now bring her back to Bail Organa. Like, seriously, this episode was actually just mad boring. Like, there was nothing going on that I cared about personally. Like, of course, we have angry, mad black woman Reva just being angry, mad, and black. Like, literally, bro. And I didn't want to talk about this, but it's just like, let's be real here. Every other Sith Inquisitor, and even Vader himself, have been more composed than Reva. Like, it makes zero sense. I just do not understand this. The insistence of pushing the character of Reva is honestly blowing my mind. Like, just let it go. I don't care. No one cares for Reva's story. No one cares for Reva, period. Like, nobody. Literally nobody. And I just love how they made a statement like a couple weeks ago talking about we can't wait for her story to be unfolding and how she's an inspiration to little girls. Yeah, how about now? Hey, Star Wars fans, is she still an inspiration for young black girls everywhere? Because I don't see it. She tortures children. Like, what inspiration? Like, is she supposed to be a good person? And if the leaks are true, which, come on now, they probably are. Most likely they are. This isn't the first time. But yeah, if the leaks are true, then what? This doesn't make any sense. So torture a 10-year-old child, but she'll let Luke go? Like, I'm just confused on her morality, if the leaks are true. Spoilers if you care about this woke-ass garbage, but, you know, it's whatever. But I will say this. At least they let Obi-Wan Kenobi be Obi-Wan Kenobi for this episode. He actually had a couple good moments. You know, when he snuck up on the stormtroopers, that was awesome and very menacing for a Jedi. I very much enjoyed seeing him use his goddamn lightsaber because, you know, these are things that should be done in the first episode. I do not care. And again, he's not training in the Force still. Why aren't you training in the Force? If your connection to it is so weak to where you can't lift a goddamn bauble off a table, use the Force. Train in the Force again. You know how to do it. And I know he knows how to do this because, again, he wants to train Luke. So clearly he knows how to do this. I'm sorry, there's just no excuse for this constant goddamn ineptitude. Like, just learn to use the Force again. And that's where the inconsistency comes back in. Because, again, he held back shattering glass with high pressurized water. He knows how to use the Force. It's like the writers don't know what, it's like, it's just convenient. The Force is convenient as hell. It's very convenient on what the plot needs it to be. And that's what's irritating me. The writing in this show is so backwards. And again, it's shot like a fan film. Why is it shot like this? Why are so many Disney Plus shows shot like this? Again, I don't want to hear any excuse about the budget. They are Disney Plus. They are Disney freaking Studios, and by extension Marvel Studios. They have the money for these shows. Stop giving me the budget excuse. They are working on multiple projects at the same time in this year alone. They know what they're doing. These people don't care about you. These people who work at these multi-billion-dollar studios that can pump out movies left and right, they don't care about the Star Wars fans. Clearly they don't. They think you're racist. And that is my issue with these people. If you don't like their character, if you don't like their product, they will shame you. Reva has literally no place in the Star Wars universe. I don't care. They made her up. Before she was even introduced into this show, she did not exist in Legends nor in canon. I do not care about Reva's story. I do not care about her struggle. I do not care. You want to know what I care about? I care about Vader and Kenobi fighting again. That's what I care about. That's what I care about. I don't care about anything else. Why is Leia still here? It doesn't make any sense. Get rid of her already. Put her back on Alderaan. Again, it's hard to let this one go because, again, she has no purpose anymore. She's safe now. Bring her back to Bail Organa now. And they're trying to push this narrative that, oh, you care about her. Why? He doesn't know her. The Jedi were against attachment. Obi-Wan literally told Anakin this multiple times. So you think anyone besides Obi-Wan would be sitting here talking to, like, what? You of all people, Obi-Wan, know what happens when a Jedi gets attached. You know this because you had to cut the sucker in half. And do not get me wrong, the Jedi ways are very stupid sometimes. And and I just don't understand, why is he still with her already? Like, he's sitting with her like he's not going to take her home. If she is in the next episode, I swear to God, I'm going to have a mental stress aneurysm. Honestly, we just had way too much Reva. That's my main issue. I just don't care. Everything Reva was doing, Vader could have done. But it's gonna mess with canon. Dude, they don't care about canon anymore. They're literally doing whatever they want. They killed the Grand Inquisitor. They don't care about canon. They don't. So they could do whatever. They could do fuck all. They don't care about canon. And I just love how they tried to mess with the fans' hearts by putting Obi-Wan in the Jedi robes. Like, first of all, where did the robes come from? Because obviously he didn't carry him with him. Like, I just don't know anymore. I don't know. At the end of the day, out of all my complaints, this episode was just boring. Like, it was nothing to write home about. Like, I was literally just watching, waiting for something to happen, waiting for something cool to happen, and nothing happened. I don't know. It just wasn't for me. I did not feel this episode. I just didn't feel it. It just wasn't for me. Like, it was. I think it was worse than the last episode. And the last episode was whatever to me. And it had Vader in it. Like, this episode barely had the man. And again, what is going on with the writing? And how would Reva know if someone was lying or not? Again, Reva just knows things. She just knows things. It isn't like she's probing these people. She's just automatically assuming things, and her assumptions just automatically be correct. Mary Sue. It's not like she's doing any investigation. It's not like she's doing any real intrepid reporting. She just knows what she knows. And it doesn't make any sense. These writers don't even know how to make a character smart. They just make them know anything and call it a day. It doesn't make any sense. So yeah, man, if I had to give my thoughts for how I felt about this episode, you know what we're doing. It's time to rank it. Yep, it's getting a 6 out of 10. Honestly, I want to give it a 5, but at least Obi-Wan did something. So yeah, it's a 6 out of 10 for me. I don't know, every other episode just gets more and more unimpressive. I don't know why. So yeah, man, let me know what you guys thought about this episode. Like, comment, share, subscribe, do all that good stuff, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.